Nicole Kidman's name is synonymous with Hollywood royalty. Over decades, she has captivated audiences with her unparalleled versatility, grace, and talent. From her breakout role in Dead Calm, which showcased her ability to deliver intense, nuanced performances, to critically acclaimed roles in Moulin Rouge, that highlighted her versatility in musical cinema, The Hours, which earned her an Academy Award, and Big Little Lies, where she brought raw emotional depth to television, Kidman has cemented her legacy as one of the most successful actresses of her generation. Her accolades include an Academy Award for Best Actress, multiple Golden Globe wins, Primetime Emmy Awards, and countless nominations that highlight her dedication to her craft. Her ability to seamlessly transition between genres, from romantic musicals to harrowing dramas, lies in her exceptional emotional depth, keen understanding of character nuances, and meticulous preparation for each role. This underscores her unparalleled range and commitment to storytelling. Yet behind the glitz and glamour, Nicole Kidman's life has been anything but smooth. The public sees a poised and elegant star whose achievements have set a benchmark in the entertainment industry. However, beneath this radiant facade lies a story of profound and emotional struggles that have shaped her journey. From familial hardships and health scares to tumultuous relationships and professional challenges, Kidman's life has been a testament to resilience and perseverance. These personal struggles have profoundly influenced her acting style, driving her to choose roles that reflect emotional complexity and depth. By channeling her experiences into her characters, Kidman has brought authenticity and vulnerability to the screen, creating performances that resonate deeply with audiences. This paradox, a life of immense public success shadowed by private pain, prompts a vital question. What hidden challenges have shaped Nicole Kidman's journey and defined her resilience? What fuels her ability to navigate these struggles while continuing to shine on and off screen? In this story, we at Beyond the Fame dive into the lesser-known aspects of Nicole Kidman's life. Stay with us until the end of this video to uncover the inspiring and heartbreaking moments that have defined her journey. Nicole Kidman was born on June 20, 1967, in Honolulu, Hawaii, to Australian parents who were temporarily living in the United States on student visas, as her father pursued advanced studies in biochemistry and psychology. This opportunity allowed Dr. Anthony Kidman to further his expertise while contributing to academic research, and it marked the beginning of a journey that would profoundly shape the family's values and future. Her father, Dr. Anthony Kidman, was a biochemist and clinical psychologist, while her mother, Janelle Ann Kidman, was a nursing instructor and women's health advocate. Though her birthplace might suggest a glamorous start, Kidman's early life was grounded in modesty and a deep sense of social responsibility. Growing up in a family that prioritized education and compassion over material wealth, Nicole and her younger sister, Antonia, were instilled with values that emphasized empathy and giving back to society. For example, Dr. Anthony Kidman often invited patients to their home for free counseling sessions, demonstrating his commitment to mental health and accessibility. Meanwhile, Janelle Kidman frequently organized community workshops on women's health, sometimes involving her daughters to help prepare materials or assist participants. These experiences deeply influenced Nicole, teaching her the importance of service and the power of small, meaningful actions to create change. Dr. Anthony Kidman often provided free therapy to patients in need, demonstrating a profound commitment to mental health and community service. Meanwhile, Janelle Kidman's work as a nurse and her advocacy for women's health and literacy left a lasting impression on Nicole. These parental influences created a foundation of empathy, resilience, and determination that would guide Kidman throughout her life and career. When Nicole was 4, the family returned to Sydney, Australia. There, her parents continued their work in health and education, ensuring that Nicole's upbringing was enriched with intellectual curiosity and a strong moral compass. Despite their focus on altruism, the family faced financial limitations, often forgoing luxuries to support causes they believed in. This upbringing shaped Nicole's grounded perspective and her later dedication to humanitarian efforts. At the age of 17, Nicole's world was turned upside down when her mother, Janelle, was diagnosed with breast cancer. The news brought an overwhelming sense of fear and uncertainty to the family, forcing each member to adapt quickly. Nicole stepped up to support her mother emotionally while taking on additional responsibilities at home. The family's bond grew stronger as they rallied together, but the experience left Nicole with a deep understanding of life's fragility. It was during this challenging period that she turned to acting, not only as a creative outlet, but also as a way to process her emotions and find solace in storytelling. This period of hardship profoundly influenced her resilience and empathy, traits that became central to both her personal life and professional career. The diagnosis came as a devastating blow to the family, forcing Nicole to mature quickly and take on more responsibilities. Watching her mother battle the illness left an indelible mark on her, deepening her empathy and reinforcing her inner strength. To cope with the emotional turmoil, Nicole turned to acting as an outlet for her feelings. Acting became more than just a hobby. It was a lifeline. Nicole immersed herself in drama classes and local theater productions, discovering a natural talent for performance. Her passion and dedication quickly became evident, and she began landing small roles in Australian television shows and films. Despite her burgeoning career, Nicole remained deeply connected to her family, often juggling her professional aspirations with the emotional needs of her household. Her early successes in acting were a testament to her determination and resilience. Balancing the demands of a growing career with the pressures of supporting her family emotionally was no small feat. Nicole's ability to channel her struggles into her art set the stage for the remarkable career that lay ahead. These formative years, marked by both hardship and discovery, laid the groundwork for her future as one of Hollywood's most celebrated actresses. In 1990, Nicole Kidman's life changed dramatically when she met Tom Cruise on the set of Days of Thunder. Their chemistry was undeniable, both on and off screen, and they quickly became one of Hollywood's most iconic power couples. At just 23 years old, Kidman was thrust into the global spotlight, navigating a world of intense media scrutiny and public fascination with their relationship. Despite their glamorous public image, their marriage faced numerous challenges behind closed doors. Kidman's journey to motherhood was fraught with heartache. During her marriage to Cruise, she suffered 2 devastating miscarriages. The first occurred early in their marriage, a loss that deeply affected the couple, but was kept private. While the public perception of their relationship remained glamorous, this private grief placed an emotional strain on their bond. It highlighted the contrast between their public image as a perfect Hollywood couple and the personal struggles they faced behind closed doors. The shared pain also underscored the resilience they tried to maintain, though it ultimately added complexity to their already high-profile marriage. The second miscarriage, which happened toward the end of their relationship, was particularly harrowing and is believed to have contributed to the emotional strain in their marriage. Kidman later described the experience as one of the most painful chapters of her life, leaving her feeling isolated and grief-stricken. Amid these challenges, Kidman and Cruise made the decision to adopt 2 children, Isabella, Bella, in 1992, and Connor in 1995. The adoptions brought immense joy and purpose to Kidman's life, offering her a sense of fulfillment as a mother despite her earlier losses. She embraced motherhood wholeheartedly, dedicating herself to creating a loving and nurturing environment for her children. Kidman often spoke of the transformative power of becoming a mother, describing it as a source of strength and healing during a tumultuous period in her life. Her devotion to Bella and Connor was evident in the way she prioritized their well-being, even as her marriage to Cruise began to unravel. Despite the emotional toll of her miscarriages and the challenges of a high-profile marriage, Kidman found solace and purpose in her role as a mother, which not only helped her heal but also fueled her commitment to exploring emotionally complex characters in her later acting roles. This foundation of resilience became a hallmark of both her personal and professional journey. In 2004, Nicole Kidman faced a personal health scare that added to the growing list of challenges in her life. While details of the cancer scare were not widely publicized, it served as a sobering reminder of her own mortality. Kidman approached this difficult period with quiet resilience, relying heavily on the support of her close-knit family and inner circle of friends. Her sister, Antonia, regularly flew in to spend time with her, providing both practical help and emotional encouragement, while her parents offered unwavering moral support, reminding her of the strength she had shown during other challenging times in her life. Her parents and sister, always pillars of strength in her life, played an instrumental role in helping her navigate the fear and uncertainty that came with the diagnosis. This episode further deepened her empathy and resolve, reinforcing her commitment to prioritizing her health and well-being despite the demands of her career. Throughout this period, Kidman remained focused on her work, using it as a source of strength and distraction. She channeled her emotions into her roles, bringing even greater depth to her performances. Reflecting on the experience later, Kidman often emphasized the importance of early detection and maintaining a proactive approach to health, becoming a quiet advocate for cancer awareness in her personal life. She supported various cancer awareness initiatives and participated in private fundraising efforts, leveraging her platform to encourage others to prioritize regular health checkups. Her interviews frequently highlighted the value of early detection, making her a relatable voice for many facing similar challenges. Nicole Kidman's journey to expand her family continued to be fraught with challenges, even after her marriage to country music superstar Keith Urban in 2006. Urban's unwavering emotional support during this time became a cornerstone of their relationship, with Kidman often crediting him for helping her maintain hope and resilience through the trials of fertility struggles. Having experienced miscarriages in her previous marriage, Kidman faced the emotional and physical toll of fertility struggles once again. Despite these difficulties, she and Urban remained hopeful and determined to build the family they dreamed of together. In 2008, the couple experienced a moment of pure joy with the birth of their first biological daughter, Sunday Rose. Kidman often spoke about the overwhelming relief and gratitude she felt, describing Sunday's arrival as a miraculous blessing after years of heartache. The birth marked a new chapter of healing and happiness for Kidman, providing her with renewed strength and purpose. However, the challenges of expanding their family persisted. In 2010, Kidman and Urban welcomed their second daughter, Faith Margaret, via surrogate. This decision was not made lightly, but it underscored the couple's unwavering commitment to parenthood and their willingness to explore all avenues to grow their family. Faith's arrival brought immense joy and completed their family, solidifying Kidman's sense of fulfillment as a mother. This newfound sense of completeness deeply influenced her decisions, inspiring her to balance her demanding career with her desire to be a present and devoted parent. It also encouraged her to take on roles that explored themes of motherhood and resilience, further reflecting her personal journey on screen. Through her fertility struggles, Kidman became a source of inspiration for others facing similar challenges. Her openness about the difficulties of conceiving and her gratitude for the medical advancements that made her family possible resonated deeply with many. Public reactions included heartfelt letters and messages from fans who shared similar struggles, while interviews she gave on the topic offered hope and solidarity to others facing fertility challenges. This openness fostered a sense of connection, showcasing her vulnerability and strength in equal measure. Kidman's resilience in the face of these personal obstacles exemplified her ability to persevere, even when the odds seemed stacked against her. The joy she found in her daughters became a cornerstone of her life, providing her with the emotional foundation to continue thriving in both her personal and professional endeavors. Nicole Kidman's relationship with her adopted children, Bella and Connor, faced significant challenges after her divorce from Tom Cruise in 2001. Following the split, Bella and Connor remained in Cruise's custody, and their immersion in Scientology deepened, reportedly leading to emotional and physical separation from Kidman. The church's influence, coupled with the shifting dynamics of a high-profile divorce, made it increasingly difficult for Kidman to maintain a close bond with her children during this time. The Church of Scientology, which Cruise has been heavily involved with, reportedly played a key role in influencing the children to distance themselves from Kidman. After the divorce, Bella and Connor continued living with Cruise, and their exposure to Scientology's teachings deepened. According to reports, the church's practices and ideology cast Kidman, who was not a Scientologist, as a suppressive person, SP, a label that discourages members from maintaining contact with non-believers. Despite the growing distance, Kidman made numerous efforts to stay connected with her children. She reportedly sent handwritten letters and gifts to Bella and Connor on special occasions, hoping to bridge the emotional gap. Additionally, she made discreet attempts to attend events where she might see them, always keeping the door open for reconciliation. She often expressed her unconditional love for Bella and Connor in interviews, emphasizing her respect for their choices and their autonomy as young adults. In a rare public comment about her relationship with them, Kidman stated, "They are adults. They are able to make their own decisions. They have made choices to be Scientologists, and as a mother, it's my job to love them." Her words reflect both her enduring affection and her struggle to reconcile with the limited role she has in their lives. One particularly emotional account shared by Kidman's friends describes how she kept photos of Bella and Connor close by during their estrangement, a poignant reminder of her hope for eventual reconciliation. Despite the barriers, she continues to express pride in their accomplishments and maintains a deep sense of longing for a closer bond. The strained relationships with Bella and Connor have taken a significant emotional toll on Kidman over the years. As a devoted mother, being distanced from her children has been a source of profound pain. Friends close to Kidman have noted her quiet grief, describing how she often channels these emotions into her performances. Her roles in films like Lion and Rabbit Hole, which explore themes of motherhood and loss, are said to draw heavily from her personal experiences. In Lion, her portrayal of an adoptive mother longing for connection earned critical acclaim for its emotional authenticity, with many viewers and critics praising her ability to capture the quiet resilience and heartbreak of the role. Similarly, her performance in Rabbit Hole was lauded for its raw, unflinching depiction of grief, earning her an Academy Award nomination. These performances resonated deeply with audiences, many of whom related to the vulnerability and strength she brought to these characters, reflecting her own lived experiences. Kidman's resilience in the face of this heartbreak is a testament to her character. She has chosen to respect her children's decisions while continuing to hold space for them in her life by maintaining open lines of communication and expressing her love through letters and interviews. In her daily life, she honors their presence by keeping their photos prominently displayed and speaking of them with pride and hope for future reconciliation. In interviews, she has emphasized the importance of unconditional love, stating, "Love is acceptance. That's what I believe." This philosophy has guided her through the emotional challenges of maintaining a connection with her children despite the circumstances. Over time, Kidman has found ways to cope with the distance, leaning on her strong bond with her two biological daughters, Sunday Rose and Faith Margaret, and her husband, Keith Urban. For example, family trips and shared moments of creativity, such as Urban writing songs inspired by their life together, have helped her process the pain of estrangement while reinforcing the joy and stability in her present family life. Her family's love and support have provided a sanctuary for her, allowing her to process her grief while focusing on the present. The sudden death of Nicole Kidman's father, Dr. Anthony Kidman, in 2014 marked one of the most devastating moments in her life. Dr. Kidman, a clinical psychologist and biochemist, had been a guiding force for Nicole, instilling in her values of compassion, resilience, and intellectual curiosity. His passing left an emotional void that deeply affected her personal and professional life. Dr. Kidman's death occurred while Nicole was in the midst of several projects, including preparations for her role in Lion and other commitments. Despite her grief, she chose to channel her emotions into her work, finding solace in the art of storytelling. Her ability to remain focused during this tumultuous period added profound emotional depth to her performances. This loss became a wellspring of emotional depth for her performances, particularly in roles that explored themes of loss and motherhood. In the film Lion, her portrayal of Sue Brierley, an adoptive mother struggling with feelings of connection and separation, resonated deeply with audiences. Nicole later reflected that her grief over her father's death allowed her to bring authenticity to the character, as she had first-hand experience with profound loss. She shared in an interview, "Losing my father was devastating, but it also taught me to feel deeply, and I tried to channel all of that into Sue's character in Lion." Similarly, her role in the television series Expats was deeply influenced by the lingering impact of her father's death. The series, which explores themes of identity and belonging, gave Nicole another outlet to process her emotions. Critics have praised her ability to convey a wide spectrum of feelings, crediting her real-life experiences with adding layers of complexity to her performances. Nicole Kidman has often described acting as therapeutic, a means to process and channel her emotions. Following her father's death, this aspect of her craft became even more important. She threw herself into projects that allowed her to explore and express her grief, finding comfort in the creative process. This period also saw her deepening her connections with her family, particularly her mother, Janelle, and her sister, Antonia. Together, they became each other's support system, sharing memories of Dr. Kidman and drawing strength from their bond. For example, they frequently gathered at Janelle's home in Sydney to celebrate his life by revisiting old photo albums and sharing stories about his accomplishments and character. These moments of togetherness offered comfort and a sense of continuity amid their shared grief. Kidman's relationship with her mother grew even closer during this time. Janelle, who had already survived her own battle with breast cancer, became a pillar of strength for Nicole, reminding her of the resilience that had been a hallmark of their family. Nicole frequently visited her mother in Australia, finding solace in their shared grief and mutual support. Her sister, Antonia, also played a significant role in helping Nicole navigate this challenging period. The two often spent time together, reminiscing about their father and supporting each other through their personal and professional lives. Nicole has credited her family with helping her stay grounded and focused, even during the most emotionally turbulent times. In addition to leaning on her family, Kidman found peace in smaller, quieter moments of reflection. She often spoke of the importance of meditation and spending time in nature, practices that allowed her to reconnect with herself and find a sense of calm amidst the chaos of grief. These moments of solitude not only provided emotional clarity, but also sparked creative inspiration, enabling her to approach her roles with renewed depth and authenticity. For Kidman, such practices became essential tools in balancing the demands of her personal healing with the intensity of her professional commitments. Ultimately, Nicole's ability to channel her pain into her art and her relationships demonstrates the profound resilience that has defined her life. By turning her grief into a source of strength, she has continued to thrive, both personally and professionally, honoring her father's legacy through her work and her enduring commitment to family. For instance, her involvement in projects like Lion, which explore themes of love and loss, reflects the values her father instilled in her. Additionally, she has often mentioned her father's influence in shaping her own parenting style, ensuring that compassion and resilience remain central to her family life. Nicole Kidman has been a vocal supporter of the #Me Too movement, using her platform to advocate for women's rights and safer working conditions in Hollywood. In 2018, during her Golden Globes acceptance speech for her role in Big Little Lies, she dedicated the award to the power of women's stories and emphasized the need for continued change in the industry. This moment highlighted her commitment to amplifying women's voices and addressing systemic issues within Hollywood. As a seasoned actress who has spent decades navigating the male-dominated film industry, Kidman has shared personal accounts of the challenges she faced early in her career. In interviews, she has spoken about the pervasive power imbalances and the pressure to conform to industry norms that often marginalized women's voices. Reflecting on these experiences, Kidman has emphasized the importance of creating an environment where women feel safe and empowered to speak up. Her role in Big Little Lies exemplifies her advocacy. As both an actress and an executive producer, Kidman was instrumental in shaping the series, which tackled issues such as domestic abuse and female solidarity. She pushed for authentic portrayals of complex female relationships and worked closely with the writers to ensure sensitive handling of topics like trauma and recovery. Her leadership also influenced the casting decisions, bringing together a powerhouse ensemble of women who shared her commitment to telling these vital stories. The show resonated with audiences worldwide, and Kidman often described it as a project born out of her desire to spotlight women's stories and struggles. Through her participation in Me Too discussions and her advocacy for gender equity, Kidman has become a prominent voice for change in Hollywood, pushing for systemic reforms to protect and uplift women. In 2021, Nicole Kidman took on the role of Margaret in the television series Expats, a project that would challenge her both professionally and personally. Filmed during the COVID-19 pandemic, the production required Kidman to adhere to strict protocols that kept her separated from her family for extended periods. This separation not only added emotional strain, but also challenged her usual performance preparation methods, as she relied heavily on virtual communication for personal connection. Kidman described how the isolation deepened her understanding of her character's struggles, allowing her to channel her feelings of loneliness and disconnection directly into her portrayal. This isolation, combined with the emotional demands of her role, made the experience one of the most difficult of her career. Kidman has described how the themes of expats, identity, belonging, and cultural disconnection resonated deeply with her during this time. In an interview, she reflected, "Feeling isolated during the pandemic gave me a profound understanding of Margaret's journey. It allowed me to bring my own experiences of loneliness and yearning for connection into the role." Drawing from her own feelings of loss and isolation, she brought a raw, authentic intensity to her portrayal of Margaret. The experience also underscored the sacrifices she has made for her craft, further solidifying her reputation as a dedicated and transformative performer. Despite the challenges, Kidman found ways to stay connected with her family, relying on video calls and messages to bridge the physical distance. These moments of virtual connection became lifelines for her, allowing her to maintain emotional stability while immersing herself in the complexities of her character. Critics later praised her performance in Expats, with The Guardian describing her portrayal as profoundly moving and highlighting her ability to convey vulnerability and resilience, which elevated the series to new emotional heights. By channeling her real-life struggles into her art, Kidman once again demonstrated her capacity to turn adversity into strength. Her commitment to storytelling, coupled with her advocacy for safer and more equitable conditions in the industry, highlights her enduring influence as both an artist and an advocate. Nicole Kidman's life story is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. From facing profound personal losses and health challenges to navigating the complexities of strained relationships and professional hurdles, Kidman has consistently demonstrated remarkable strength and perseverance. These trials have shaped her into not just one of Hollywood's most celebrated actresses, but also a symbol of perseverance and grace. Through her career, Kidman has demonstrated an extraordinary ability to transform her personal pain into performances of profound emotional depth. Reflecting on her role in Lion, she shared, "I poured all the heartbreak and longing I felt into Sue's character, and it became a cathartic experience for me." Her work in films like Rabbit Hole and Lion bears the unmistakable imprint of her lived experiences, resonating deeply with audiences around the world. These roles, infused with authenticity and vulnerability, underscore her commitment to storytelling that is both powerful and relatable. Kidman's impact is also felt in her personal life, where she embodies resilience and compassion as a mother, partner, and daughter. Her unwavering commitment to her family, despite the complexities of estranged relationships and demanding professional commitments, highlights her ability to navigate life with empathy and determination. Her bond with her biological daughters and her love for her adopted children remains central to her identity, underscoring her belief in the power of unconditional love. Despite the tragedies and challenges she has faced, Nicole Kidman continues to shine. Her journey is a source of inspiration for many, proving that strength can be found in vulnerability and that adversity can be a catalyst for growth and creativity. Her resilience was publicly recognized when she received the Crystal Award for Women in Film, an honor that highlighted her commitment to advocating for women and using her platform to enact change. As she moves forward, Kidman's grace, empathy, and determination remain hallmarks of her enduring legacy. We'd love to hear your thoughts about Nicole's story and her incredible journey of overcoming adversity. Have her struggles and triumphs resonated with you? Share your perspective in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into the lives of Hollywood icons. Hit the like button if Nicole's story inspired you, and stay tuned for more incredible stories that uncover the truths behind the fame.